Did you know that strokes are one of the leading causes of death and disability worldwide? A stroke can occur when blood flow to the brain is blocked or there is sudden bleeding in the brain. But here's the thing. You have more control over preventing a stroke than you think. In fact, with the right knowledge and a few simple lifestyle tweaks, up to 80% of strokes are totally preventable. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the early warning signs of a stroke and some actionable tips you can use to protect yourself and your loved ones. To begin, here's the magic phrase you are going to need to remember. Be fast. That's your cheat code to spotting a stroke early. Balance. Eyes. Face. Arms. Speech. Time. Let's break it down. Strokes can disrupt the areas in your brain that control balance and coordination, like the cerebellum. When these regions don't get enough blood flow, you might feel like the ground is shifting beneath you. Your eyes can give you a big clue that something's wrong if you suddenly experience vision changes. A stroke can affect the blood flow to the part of your brain responsible for vision, like the occipital lobe. When this happens, you might experience visual disturbances that feel sudden and overwhelming. This one's super easy to spot because it's right there in front of you. If someone is having a stroke, one side of their face might suddenly droop or look uneven. A healthy smile is symmetrical, with both corners of the mouth lifting evenly. But if one side stays down or can't move at all, that's a big red flag. This is called facial droop. Weakness or paralysis in the arms happens because strokes often affect one side of the brain, and each side of your brain controls the opposite side of your body. So if the stroke impacts the right side of the brain, you might see weakness or paralysis on the left arm and vice versa. With this one, there's a quick test you can do anytime, anywhere. Raise both arms straight out, palms facing up. Notice if both arms lift equally, if one arm starts to drift downward, or if you can't move one arm at all. Strokes can mess with how your brain controls speech, so if you hear someone slurring or struggling to speak, pay attention. When a stroke impacts the areas of the brain that control language and speech, like the left hemisphere in most people, it can cause someone to lose the ability to form words properly. You might hear them speak slowly, with effort, or say things that don't make sense. When it comes to a stroke, time is your best friend or your worst enemy. The brain is incredibly sensitive to changes in blood flow. When a stroke occurs, parts of the brain aren't getting the oxygen and nutrients they need, and the longer you wait to get treatment, the more brain cells are at risk of dying. In fact, for every minute a stroke goes untreated, the brain loses around 1.9 million neurons. So if you notice any signs of a stroke, don't waste a second. Call emergency services immediately, and don't try to drive to the hospital yourself. Paramedics have the tools and training to start treatment on the way, which can save vital brain cells. So now that we've nailed down the signs, let's talk about prevention. Here's some tips to keep your brain happy and healthy. High blood pressure is the #1 risk factor. Regular checkups and a low-sodium diet can help. Regular exercise like brisk walking, dancing, or yoga can do wonders for your heart and brain. Smoking increases your stroke risk. Quitting can be tough, but it's worth it. Load up on fruits, veggies, whole grains, and lean proteins. Dehydration can thicken your blood, so drink lots of water, but skip the sugary drinks. Remember, knowledge is power, and small lifestyle changes can lead to big health benefits. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one.